An introduction to Graham Parker and the Rumour. I think the story was that Graham Parker was discovered working as a petrol pump attendant, but that is often how these kinds of stories start. It must have been a management company thing, because not only was he given a backing band made up of pub rock royalty, he was also the go-to support act for Thin Lizzy, who at the time were on a bit of a roll. I saw Thin Lizzy playing in the canteen at Brunel University, not even the big hall. It was the first time I saw Graham Parker. They were the support act. I had not even heard of him at the time, so I was surprised that his two guitarists were Martin Belmont from Ducks Deluxe and Brinsley Swartz from the band Brinsley Swartz. I liked their energy, and the songs were a bit more memorable than most of what the other pub rock bands were playing. Graham Parker, though, seemed unremarkable as a frontman, a bit of an everyman. He was no Ian Dury or Lee Brillo of Dr. Feelgood. If I had to find something to compare the music to, it would be Van Morrison's songs like Domino or Jackie Wilson Says. Old style R&B, shuffle and swing. Nowadays you would listen to him and think he sounds a bit like Elvis Costello, but this was a few years before Elvis Costello became a household name. I also saw them playing in my local pub rock pub in South Harrow, and they were much more suited to the sweaty pub backroom environment with Watney's Red, a fog of Rothman smoke, and dancing. They put out some records which were quite catchy, songs like Heat Treatment and the saucy Hotel Chambermaid, all with chiming guitars, a chirpy organ, an infectious swing, and Parker's sneering growl. They had some chart success with a soul song that had been a fairly recent hit, Hold Back the Night. After Thin Lizzy hit it big with the Jailbreak album, I saw Graham Parker supporting them at Hammersmith Odeon. And later, when I saw Lizzy headlining the Reading Festival, Graham Parker and the Rumour were just below them on the bill. That must have been one of the luckiest management deals ever. He had some success in America, where people there probably thought he sounded a bit like Bruce Springsteen during his River period. But I know from interviews that Springsteen was influenced by Elvis Costello, and Elvis Costello must have been influenced by Graham Parker. I have always thought it was unfair that when it got to the point where everything became about the old and the new, Graham Parker missed out, probably only by a matter of months. He did write some good songs, but he was no Elvis Costello or Ian Dury. You Can't Be Too Strong, an introduction to Graham Parker and the Rumour.